Welcome back to There's That Tarot. Whoa.
Du wirkst bedrückt. LG Affectionate Intelligence erkennt deine Stimmung.
Hello. Hey, T Rose. Hey, Mimi Coolin. Hey, Shay. Hey, Thickums. Hey, Kavinsky. Hey, Shay. Hey, Thickums. Hey, Kavinsky. All right. Doing good. Feeling good. Feeling great, Kavinsky. Hey, Cherokee. Hey, Sophie. Hey, Sean. Chill out. What are you doing? Let's get started with the weekly collective reading. Put this over here. I heard before I forget. Could be something about bass. 808. Isn't that an area code too? Somebody could be a DJ. Could be deciding not to move, not to change where you are. For some of you, you may feel like 808 is Hawaii. Okay. Shout out to Hawaii. You could instead of maybe you were feeling like, I need to leave this area or do something different, be somewhere else. But maybe it's more of like you need to be someone else. You don't necessarily have to leave where you are. You could just be someone else. A lot of you have a very good reputation, whether you know that or not. So it's not about changing where you are. It's changing like who you are and who can be around that person that knew you. If you've already done the work on yourself, then the reason things are not changing could be because of the people that you're allowing to be around you. Don't doubt yourself. You're not wrong. Like you could feel like a big drain. A lot of creative blocks, or you could feel like your emotions are more closed off than how you feel they should be, or something like that. Like a coldness within you, or like I'm in connections or doing things or part of things, groups where are we growing or are we just spending time together every week? It's something like that. I don't want to keep repeating the same mistakes. I don't want to keep ignoring things that I shouldn't ignore. I don't want to resist. I feel like y'all are like willing. It's not about moving and changing locations. It's about becoming something different. And you're doing that. You're doing that this week. You're going to be in a very powerful energy for manifestation this week. So you should take advantage of that. You could eat less this week and feel satisfied. There's like an innocence to the week. There's new beginnings to the week. You're taking a chance on yourself. You may feel like lovers around you, people who like love interest are like not the best influence on you or haven't been. is very detached. You're gonna feel very detached from like your love interest this week, or they may feel like you come off like that. For some of you, if you have more than one love interest, people who are normally able to have access to you, it doesn't have to be love interest. It could be friends, family members calling you all day, you know, whatever. It's been like setbacks for some of you. It may feel like shit has been bad luck, and you not even getting like a return on like what you're investing in these people, and also they lie to you. Like you gon' I don't know. It's like there's dysfunction. It's like you taking up my time. Nothing good is coming from it, and you playing games. Like, why am I doing this? You are detaching yourself from like things that have sabotage you, even. And even your love interest, if you do have a love interest, they know that they even feel like they're a distraction to you. They know that they distract you. A lot of y'all just wanting some space, you know? And I don't know why this like you may feel like something is affecting your reputation in a negative way, but it's actually not, because when you distance yourself from bullshit, and not say people are bullshit, but like just the bullshit of it all. You know, the people could be great. It's just I can't talk about this shit right now, right? Um it's like you rising above this, people are seeing the results of that, you know, and that is what is giving you a good reputation. It's not you separating yourself from bad influences and getting a good result is actually like really, really good. Okay. So it's not making you look how maybe you thought. You're looking pretty steady from where I'm standing. So that's why people want to come and like stand next to you, okay? Or maybe you feel like you standing and people want to come sit. You know, I feel like you're just feeling like you haven't gotten your end of the bargain. And again, you're rising above it this week. The worst of whatever you may have been going through is over. All right. Aries. Somebody is looking at you like a 5-star lady. 5-star man, 5-star lady. If you were wondering, like maybe a lot of you have been wondering, like, how are people viewing me? You are being viewed in a good way. Hell, they wondering like, is it too expensive? I don't know what that's about. Someone definitely could be feeling like that. Happy birthday to all the Aries. You want your girl to get deeper into herself. You're the leader. When you get deep into yourself, she'll follow if she's the right one. If y'all are in alignment. Somebody is a waste of time, Aries. I don't know who this is popping up in your reading, but they may view you highly, but they may not be. You could have canceled something with this person. Like something could be getting cut short or maybe got cut short already. Something is over. There's a new door that's open for you, though. I feel like this person opened it with their behavior or their whatever happened between the two of you. It's like they have either helped you to open the door. They opened the door themselves for you. What's behind the door? We don't have to stay on that. Freedom. there's a period of maybe you've gone through this already, or some of you may not be all the way through this or something like that, but it's like you returning home. Some of y'all may be returning to where you used to live, like a city or something like that, or you could be returning home to yourself. Like you just feel like, "Ah, thank God." I don't know. Maybe this is not like a bad thing for you. Um, mm, I just keep hearing she's a 5-star lady. Or, that's my baby. 23. Maybe you could be 23 years old, or 2023 could be significant. You know what's on behind the door is like people who are on the same wavelength as you, people who have common goals as you. You know what I'm saying? People who you're not gonna feel like they like hate on you, or like they just misunderstood. You're gonna there. It's like there's no more stagnancy on the other side of this. There's no more thinking about something, taking yourself out of the game. It's just logic is going into this next chapter with you. An achievement from that logic, like where you should put your hope. Are you feeling uninspired? Why are you there? Just the basics. Somebody could write with their right hand and they ain't shit. I don't know what Libra energy with the justice in the reverse, but ain't shit is clarified by the justice in the reverse. There's corruption here, and there's a lack of accountability for it. And this person's just doodling life. I don't know. They are mindful of this, and they're in a lot of pain this week. But what's happening for you, Aries? Are very positive changes. You're gonna experience like your luck improving. The number 23 is now giving me Jordan. Like this could be your year. Okay. If you want it to be, seize the day. Like it's literally somebody's gonna be wishing they cherished the day with you as you're seizing like an opportunity to live your new life. To be out on the out I don't want to say on the outside looking in. Maybe you were stuck in something that kept you focused on like unwelcome changes and trauma, and like this is like being connected. This is like you cool and you trying to do what you got to do, but you may be connected to somebody who just cannot keep it together, and that is just you know you're rising above that. If that was like your child or something like that, I don't know. For some of you, this is not a child. This is just like, why the hell am I going through this if I don't have to? And especially if I'm not the one that's bringing this action to the table. That's just too much. So that's good, Aries. Taurus. That's my baby. Taurus. Does it really need any more time? Or is it that you're no longer giving your time to something, someone? If it's to someone, they are crying about this. They miss you. You could be feeling a lot lighter this week. You could be busier than you normally are this week. You just like Aries. You're standing on what you got to say to somebody who has not been, they've been very defiant. You know, this is like you putting your foot down, telling somebody, look, nah, I tried to say it nice, or I said it already. You could have thought this person was the one for you at some point, and now you couldn't worry less about them this week. Is how you're gonna be feeling, and they're gonna be reaching out like they still have hope for this, but I feel like you now have hope. It's like as they're like reaching for hope for the situation between the two of you, you're like gasping for air as you come from up under the water with them. This is like pushing them down to save yourself in the water, you know? Yep, 8 of Cups. Is you. You could be using your work as a way to move on from this person, but you're in the same energy as Aries, damn near, you know? There's a heavy energy of I'm hearing the road ahead. There's a lot to gain this week. You may not see the things that you can manifest this week for another year, but it doesn't make this week any less important for you to get on that. Okay? Because imagine if what you did this week set you up for the rest of your life. And you may think it's something so small, but it's time to ground yourself. Especially if you've been moody, you just feel like you've been dealing with heartbreaker after heartbreaker in love, or if you just feel like you've been getting bad news a lot more than you should, there's something to that's something to look at, to slow down and be like, all right, what the hell? It's crazy that the song Bad Vibes just started playing by Aries Star. You gotta check in after a while. You start seeing shit that look like, okay, you gotta check in and see what the hell is going on. So this week you're gonna be like getting in front of something. Agency is the word I'm hearing. Okay. Something has you feeling like very uninspired, distracted, but you're starting over. Or maybe you feel like you constantly were having to start over. But it's like you're becoming accountable for things, even if you feel like you can't handle all of the things that you have to do, you are delegating. There's something like that that's happening with you this week. And those, especially like collaborative efforts, could really pay off or will really pay off for you this week. But there's a need to look at what may be holding you back from the past. There's like an intervention that's happening for you this week. This chariot is showing up as what you need, as where your focus is coming from, where your willpower to change the outcome that you've been getting from something. Meanwhile, I mean, yes, there's somebody in the background that's sad about you. But that may have been the issue. Is that could have been where the bad vibes was coming from. No, man. I know that you're bad for me. I'll be bad for you too, or something like that. Wasn't that Jasmine Sullivan? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I can't remember how the song goes. Gemini. Hey y'all. Did I miss something? I didn't miss something. So yes, ooh, Gemini, you could be getting intoxicated this week, or somebody's wanting to get intoxicated with you. Either you're not coughing it up, like somebody want to know something about you, so they're looking. So, since you won't just tell them, they're gonna look into it themselves, or I don't know. Are you doing this to somebody? You may feel like I don't know. You could just not have nothing to say, and somebody like, you don't have anything to say? What's going on? I don't know. Maybe you usually be popping off. Some of y'all could be sobering up, so it's like, well, normally I get a little chatty when I drink, but I ain't been drinking, so I ain't really got nothing to say. Something could be a lot simpler than someone is trying to make it this week. I'm telling you, there's a really good energy this week, y'all. Agency is the word for this week. You are building like a team around you. Like, even if you can't do it, you're putting people in place, you're putting the pieces in place so that you have a proper defense for yourself and your life. And you're pushing yourself to do as much as you can without, you know what I mean, before you have to outsource. What the hell are y'all building this week? It's like before you have to outsource, you're putting as much. It's not like you are not carrying your weight. I like it. I like it because it's really taking the focus off of like the weird shit in the background, because it's definitely there. They're there. They're just not as prevalent. Is that the word I'm looking for? It's like in pencil this week. That bullshit is in pencil, which is so good. I'm proud of everybody so far. This is wonderful. There's been a significant shift in the energy because it's been a bit heavy. That's changing this week. You could be canceling plans, like, I don't know, something just like, nope, I don't want to do this anymore. Nope, I don't think I should go down this route with you. Nope. No, 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 no. Nope, no, 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 no. Love you, Sean. Is that Saturday? We're gonna celebrate my birthday this week, y'all. We're gonna celebrate TTT's birthday. Gemini, something can be sold out this week. Hopefully it's your event. Okay. Some of y'all can have a thick accent that make it like when you talk is funny, but not like a pick on you kind of way, like you are comical. Okay, so what's happening here is this is like when you finally just let it go, because it wasn't working anyway. You know, I know it wasn't working. I just whatever. You're just gonna let it happen. We don't have to talk about it. You're letting something happen. You're letting it fall apart. And what it's bringing in for you is so much. This is like, it's bringing you forward. This is like with your sun sign, your the the point of it all is you, and it's like you get to step forward this week because you're allowing something to fall back. Okay, that's what this is giving. And it's going to put you in a much more like successful, optimistic, open, like this is where you should be. It's very frolicky and happy, and somebody is, this same person. They, as much as they admire you, I don't know. Somebody's trying to see if you're in a relationship, if you're over them. They admire you, but they also know the truth. This is like, I can't even hold you because I knew you were supposed to be a star. Like, I can't, if I hold you here in Kansas, then you'll never be what you're supposed to be in the world or something like that. This is somebody who even gets it, even if they don't want to. Hey, Nevaeh. Cancer. Thank you, Ascension Process. Thank you so much. Oh, Lord. I thought you were supposed to be in the bed, Leo. Cancer? Is that you? There could be an air sign in your week, a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. Somebody could have to go like cheap on a hotel or something like that. I don't know. Or maybe you are going cheaper on a hotel. Or something could just not be of great quality. I don't know. What is this? Somebody that may not be doing. Sean. Thank you, Sean. Thank you so much. Thank you for everything. A real bitch birthday. I love you, girl, for real. I love you too, Sean. What the hell? You're making my emotions tense. No, I felt that. Thank you so much, Sean. Y'all know I'm a water bucket, so we're gonna move on. What's up, violent hippie? Oh, hold on now, violent hippie. Why does that resonate? All right, let's move on. Cancer. There's a lighthearted energy to this, but this person isn't where you are financially. I don't know if that matters, but for some reason it's coming up. Do you not, or because something may not be about love because of that? What? Or somebody may not be able to focus on love because they feel like they're not in a position to, when you have certain stresses on you, you just, who is this? This could be a Leo or somebody who is very much like holding back from you. They feel like they have nowhere to run. with a financial situation that they're going through. This is someone who still loves you, though. They're having some setbacks in their life right now, Cancer. They wish that they could take back some things that they said because they still dream about you to the point where their mind get locked up on you or something like that. They don't want to lose you. This could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Gemini is strong. This is like somebody, it's kind of crazy because this is somebody who may lead with. You ever like really pay attention to how somebody's talking and they kind of lead with I'm coming, Sean. What was I gonna say? They really lead with I don't want to lose you. But their actions don't say I don't want to lose you. Their mouth and something in their emotions is saying that, but they would rather not have to go through what it would take to actually keep you from leaving. They're hoping that it's cheap. They're hoping that it's easy and you just let them do it. And that ain't cool. Okay, something is not cool about this. I think this could have left, I don't know, take how it resonate. There could be an air sign that's upset with you about this. It's like, as resourceful as you are, or as resourceful, take it how it resonates. It's like, as resourceful as you are, why, if this is you that hasn't made a decision about somebody, why haven't you made a decision about this person? Like, what is the oh shit, it worries you. Whoever this is, they worry you. They could have like intense anxiety. They could be kind of, I don't know, moody, heartbreaker type of energy. Why is this popping up so strong for you, Cancer? I feel like there's regrets around why the two of you ended, or that the two of you ended. What is the biggest thing for you this week? Careful of like, notice where the extremes are. This could be something that you're putting into an end already, or that you're changing things like, step by step. But pay attention to when you experience extremes with people. People, places, things. Because not wanting to lose you and doing nothing about it ain't it. It's not stable. It's not a stable condition. Depends on what you're looking for, but somebody is looking for the real thing. Somebody wants like something that they can rely on. And I'm not saying that that's what you were getting from this situation. Leo. You could be dealing with a water sign, or a water sign could be dealing with you. Let's see. Somebody could speak French. Be sure that someone's with you for the right reasons. Somebody's in it for the money, baby. It is what it is. I got marrying for money, clarified by the Queen of Wands in the reverse and the Ten of Pentacles. Something's transactional. Thank you so much, Violent Hippie, for the 5. Aww. Why did I just hear Katy Perry in my head? um. Hmm. Somebody may feel like they missed out on their chance for love, dealing with, I don't want to say this, like a toxic hole, you know? Whoever this is, they know that they're a mess. Like somebody's not unaware. Someone's intention is to reveal how they feel soon. Like, this is why, you know. So if you're thinking about leaving someone, you could feel like you've been kept from love because you've had to take care of someone, or you've had to, you know, for someone who got with you for the money, but also was kind of running around on you too. What's going on here? You said you're the mess. Ain't that wrong with being honest with yourself? Like somebody could have got in something for money, and they're like, I understand, you know, that there was something for me to learn from this experience, apparently. But someone is about to reveal with the moon in the reverse. That's crazy how they came out as soon as I was about to say reveal. Because the sun is here in the upright. Like someone is ready, and this could be about another connection. What's this? They're ready to move. They're ready to do you could be ready to do the hard thing. You could be ready to be like, okay. Is this person missing you? Is it that person? So yeah, you can have water in your chart, or if you're dealing with a water sign, you may feel like this person married or got with you, married you for what they could get from you. I'm hearing like a name like Arambi or something like that rumbles, you know. It's not it's a really nice name. Somebody wanted to be like in a position or something. And you may feel like I said, you may feel like you married somebody or somebody marries you for the money. If you have been dealing with that and that's your story, you're walking away from this situation because there's someone else that you are missing. And I don't know what, you can't stop thinking about this person. And it may be too much for you to carry the heaviness of you missing another person and a situation that you're feeling used in. It's like they're just using me anyway. Make sure you find yourself in the situation. Don't lose yourself in the situation. Either way it goes, make sure you're checking in with you. Because that's really what that's like indicative of. It's not about choosing one person or the next person. It's about like, let me see how I'm really feeling right now. Because I don't know. There could be a need for you to really focus on yourself, Leo. This could be for you too, Virgo, as I'm going into your sign. Virgo, you could just start to see troubles melting away. Things that you were feeling like really challenged by. It becomes easier this week. Could be because you know the truth. Something like has you thinking a lot more clearly this week. Someone is also giving you a very, you know how you didn't realize you was being mistreated until you met this new person? That's kind of how it's given. It's like someone in your life. This could be an Aries or just someone older or something like that. Or they just show up as like a real woman, a real man. Like that's the kind of energy you got towards this person. And you may feel like you were dealing with an impersonator, somebody who was like saying that they was this or doing, but you're meeting someone and you're like, damn, I'm hearing you make me want to leave the one I'm with. What is going on? What's going on, Virgo? You can feel like you are, it's like you're releasing yourself from something that had a hold on you strong. This could be a person, this could be a thing, a substance, this could be a way of living, something that your way of thinking that could have kept you in like a struggle, you know. This could have been financially too. You could have been dealing with someone who was very like materialistic, greedy. And there's someone who is like a breath of fresh air and it wakes you up. This could be a stranger at a coffee shop. This could be a stranger at the airport. And you're just like, damn, I never thought about it like that. And it's just snapping you out of something. But I feel like you're going to have a romantic interest in this person that's coming in, and it's going to put you in a space where it's like, I really gotta, I have a choice that I need to make. Because there's someone who does what they say. I'm not saying you have to choose your lover this week or, pick a side, but you're getting a contrast point this week with someone who stays within the guidelines of life. Like, I'm not saying this person is perfect, but the emperor, it's like it works in this cube, and it has these parameters and it has these, because it could be somebody who's just in this energy. And it's like they're dependable because they are dependable. You know what I mean? It's like they're dependable because they have to be. It's in their nature to be that solid, you know, to have those hard lines. So this could also be someone who they are not so lenient. You know what I mean? Like this is somebody who may not, really cut any corners with you either. You know what I mean? You're gonna be surprised when they come at you, but you're gonna feel secure. Um, that this person will do what they said they was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? What the hell is going on in the chat? Oh, block Natalie. Oh, Natalie been tripping. Okay. We good? Thank you, Miss Sassy. So, thank you, Rodrigo. This is good, Virgo. Anything else for you, Virgo? You're really blocking out the negativity this week. But it's like, thank your lucky stars. Somebody came in and woke you up. That's what this is giving. It's like, oh my God, what am I doing? Ace of Swords. It's all over this reading. It's all over this reading. If you've been like in a very pessimistic space, you were dealing with somebody who barely communicate with you. Like, it could be like poor communication. Somebody could be really manipulative with you. You're going to be feeling like you can this week. There's somebody that you're going to be around that make you like, oh my God, bitch. Something like that. Very mature. Like, you're going to feel like, yes, I can this week. This is beautiful. And you can. I don't know why I'm getting that, but you can, Virgo. Of course you can. Libra. Oh yeah. Let's see. Y'all gonna be eating good this week, Libra. If you feel like someone throws you off, then you know what you got to do. For some of y'all, you could feel powerless in a situation. Like, you could be feeling like, damn, why do I feel like I don't know what to do or where to go or where to start? Something could make you feel frustrated, and it's just, there could be a space that you're looking into that could have you feeling spiteful a little bit, like, or that you were in. What's making you feel like this? Well, then why are you afraid of things to change if you're not happy with the way that they're going? That could be a question that you're asking yourself this week. Are you avoiding the inevitable? Is something going to happen anyway? Is it supposed to? Are you giving too much to others because you're avoiding what you're supposed to be doing, Libra? Are you making large purchases instead of doing what you're supposed to be doing, Libra? Is it that it's just time to let go of the old? If anybody else would like to leave with healing out loud, because you done said something out loud on my channel that is incorrect. I'm not here to defame anyone. Defame. Let's look at that word for a minute. If you don't ask yourself the questions, Libra, you'll have somebody asking you that you don't want to hear them from. And it could be me. But would you rather ask the questions for yourself or have somebody else ask you the questions? Maybe you're with a therapist. They're going to ask you questions too. Anybody who's over you in any way, like of authority, they're going to ask you questions. Would you rather keep being in the cycle, or would you rather start asking the questions? You said obviously they haven't done any healing in quiet. And it be the loudest ones. Oh, I have to prove a point. No, you don't. And if you are, do it for yourself. Somebody could be like, you don't have to prove a point to other people. I'm really getting that. I'm really getting that, especially if it's about like material things. Damn them. I don't feel like I have to prove a point to anybody. It's a very peaceful place to be. When you stop feeling like you have to prove things to other people, and sometimes this happens unconsciously, you save a lot of money. And there are a lot of people who can say, and it's not just money, it gives you a different sense of like power, control, agency over your life when you keep your money in your pocket and you know why you doing that for. You know who you doing it for. Like I put on for fill in the blank. I put on for myself. I put on for my. I feel like somebody putting on for their city, and then how's the city responding to this? If this is what you're doing, or this could be somebody in your life, what they doing, and it's. I'm telling you, the city ain't even sure about this person. The city kind of side eyeing. They could be wanting to manipulate the situation to see what else they can get out of you since you putting on for the city. Like something is. Now, some people may want to work with you, but there's a need to get, I don't know, realistic about something here. And be careful of people who are manipulative, especially they could be an earth sign around you. It doesn't have to be earth sign, but this could be somebody who is very selfish and there's just a need to like slow down and pay attention to somebody. Because I feel like the same people that someone is trying to put on for, and I'm not saying anybody's being fake or anything like that, but sometimes we give it up just a little too much, a little too fast, or something like that. Or this could be like a society, a group. Some of y'all where you work at, it could be like very influential in your personal life. And it's just like if you really take a step back and look at who it is why am I buying this chain? Why am I doing these things? And I'm not saying that you can't look good and you can't do things, but it's like, do I need a new car right now? Or did I see such and such pull up and I was like, man, I need to get my life together. No. Don't let other people spend your money for you. There's something like that that's going on. Because if you really take a step back and look at whoever that is, or if they, I don't know, take it how it resonate, right? They not stable. Whoever these people, they're not stable anyway, or they dysfunctional. It's something that's like, somebody can even be abusive. It's just like, you'll realize like, why would I ever want to be like that? Somebody miss you too. That's another thing. Somebody that you're not talking to, you may not even want this person. You be tired of this person. Yes. Yes, Libra. This is You could be walking away from a person like this. I could have just fussed at your person. Or this could be what you saying to them, like, baby, for who? If you gonna put on for you. This is someone who's looking at you like you they everything, but they could deal with a lot of extremes. This could be in their behavior and their something could be throwing this person off. But what I'm seeing for you, Libra, is you're not, because this could be you. It's like you're not a superficial person. You're looking to be financially independent. You're looking to be, mm, or you could be realizing that somebody's superficial and that they want to be dependent on you financially. Like, I don't know, or a dependent. I feel like I don't know if I said this during the reading or not, but it was like you may unfollow somebody, or like if you were kind of whoever you may have been listening to, you may decide this ain't for me or something like that. I don't know. Like you can notice that somebody is superficial or something like that. Some of you may have a convertible one day, or if you may have one now. And there's somebody that you may feel like you could like slow down talking to this person, even though they find you. I don't know who this is, but you mean a lot to this person. But they could be really overbearing or like really spiteful. Like this could be someone who like they could be really cool if they chose that, but they don't oftentimes. And I think you're just tired of worrying about it. Some of y'all are ready to start over, but again, is it time for you to ask yourself those questions? Can you fix it? I don't know. What's your advice? I think you're looking back. You're afraid to change something, but it's not changing. And I don't think it's your responsibility to monitor that. So ground yourself. A lot of you have ideas that need to be birthed. Okay. So you need to put yourself in position. You have things that you've already prayed for that are coming into your life too, Libra. But as long as you're holding on to people that are resisting change, that could influence your shit. You know what I mean? Like that could hold up the the changes that need to be happening in your life. And they look positive. So are you ready to open that door, Libra? Scorpio. Scorpio. You could be real cool. Somebody could think you're very beautiful. There's a energy here that is not what you would normally do, or you could be in an energy. Um, you could be in an energy that you're not normally in. You could have said a prayer, and that shit is sorry, not that shit, but that it's coming through. Okay. This week, Scorpio. There's someone in your reading who's done the work. Okay. This could be you. The Empress is like a very practical, this is like a physical manifestation. This is somebody that you can ask them and they have the answer. Because it's like experience with the Empress too. If you really want to donate $500, I appreciate that, Officer Doofy. Are you a troll? Because this isn't common in the comment section. Don't be offended by that question. If not, you are very much appreciated for the donation. If you're for real, Sean will give you the information on that. But we have to check around here. I don't want to ignore you if you're for real. I apologize for that. Some of y'all can have tattoos. There's something about, and it could be like on the left or really your forearms on the front. There's a tattoo. Or you could be dealing with somebody who has this. Gemini energy is here too. There's growth here with someone or with something that you've manifested something. You also have someone who is in a very possessive, kind of dangerous, unhealthy energy. Okay. Let's see what this is, Scorpio. Hey, Rosalind. Welcome, welcome. I'm hearing body and soul. Ooh, y'all got that Anita Baker type of energy coming in. Something could be full body, like there's a fullness, like something doesn't feel empty. But there's something going on here. Like something may slow down this week. Something about piano. Like as in, I don't know. Somebody could play the piano. But it's given piano. I don't know. Somebody can have an accent. Or there could be an Italian influence somewhere. I don't know what's going on anymore. What is it that you've manifested? Or you're asking for something. You have these wishful thoughts, but there could be a fear of change. Okay. He said full figure. That's what it's given. There could be a fear of change. Why are you not feeling motivated towards this? There's a lot of responsibility. There's a lot of things to figure out when it comes to something that you do want and you have, like, I'm hearing the word lucky. It feels lucky thoughts, or you feel like you would be lucky to have something, but when you look at the steps, it's like, I don't know. That's what it's given. And there's fear around what it is that you're asking for, Scorpio. Well, this could be how someone else is, but I'm looking at you. Some of y'all could look really good in black. Who is this obsessive energy in your reading? You may feel like, ooh, Lord have mercy. There's like a bad investment here. You may feel, I'm hearing vice grip. Somebody could have your ass in a vice grip, like in not a positive way. or maybe was the energy with this person. Um, or this is like this person could be advice, and now you may feel like you just can't even relate to this person anymore. What's going on? It's like something that's gotten you feeling like really grounded. Like I want to be successful. Like I want to. Like something got you feeling like in a different energy this week. Oh man. Oh man. There could be like some stagnation. Is this the same person? Boy, oh boy. You and Libra have something to compare it to this week. It's like, some of y'all could have been dealing with go ask that bitch for $200. I don't know. It's given like, who is that? I don't know why I'm seeing the girl from Friday, Craig's girlfriend. Some of y'all about to make some money too. My hand itching like this. You could be looking at another person like, Lord have mercy, what have I got myself into, or what have we done? Something's a mess. This is what it's given. Like on Friday, Ice Cube's girlfriend did humpback hoochie mama, and then knee alone. She's running. She's focused on school. She, pretty body, all that. Now Scorpio, if you're not being truthful, you got somebody that's tethered to you, okay? And he said Paula Parker, period. You have to be careful. Now, if there's someone that is in your life who has someone that is, they got humpback hoochie mama, popping gum. Somebody got somebody in their life that they like, oh my God. They gonna feel embarrassed, You don't want someone to look at you differently because you're not telling them what the hell going on with you. Like what's going on in your life. You don't have to go into details to let a person know, like, all right, maybe not right now. Okay. But you don't want to not go into detail and then something blow up in your face or something. Yeah, because something could go from spark to I don't know about you right now. And it could you go slow. There's a need to go slow with something because it doesn't even have to be like a big explanation if you time thing. I don't know. Don't be manipulative about this because it's something that you prayed for. It's something that you manifested, even if it was unconscious, right? So you can lie even on a lie detector. You can have your body so trained that you can get through a lie detector test and you lied. But you can't hide energy. So when it comes to like what the universe, what God is blessing you with that you prayed for in a moment where you needed it, and then it's provided to you, you're not going to be able to manipulate it because God gave it to you. And God going to be looking at you like, is this what I'm coming through for you for? So you have to, if you're not ready and you're not saying, it is going to fuck up your blessing. That is your message this week. It won't work with a blessing. Somebody in your life. Ooh, that ought to tell you something about somebody in your life too. The same methods don't work with things that God, you know what I'm saying, ordained. Sagittarius. Some of y'all could be or could no longer be dealing with an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. I'm seeing Sagittarius get some rest this week. There's just been a bit of like a mental overload lately. And you're needing like that sanctuary. You're needing solitude this week. I think that's going to be really good for you. So they could be an old friend. I don't know if they're going through setbacks or the two of you been going through setbacks together. And it could just be like all the time, like something is not getting better. And I think this is draining you at this point. There could also be like dishonesty, so like cheating, some kind of selfish behavior, something in this person's past that they're not, or present or something. Some of y'all, this is the last time you gonna sing this heartbreak song with somebody. There could be like deception. Sorry. Some of y'all could be crying. Or this person could have made you cry. But the dishonesty, all that kind of stuff, you looking into that. Some of y'all's mama is very their intuition is very strong, or you could have like a feminine energy in your family that you go talk to them, they gonna tell you exactly, you know what I mean? Like you could have someone that has like a sacred knowledge. This is a feminine person, even if they're not a woman, they're tapped in, okay, to their femininity. They have like, how did you know that? You know, this could be a Pisces or a Taurus. This person could be a they could smoke cigarettes or something like that. But with unconscious knowing, they could smoke weed. They could like be high. Let's see. But whoever this person is, they are shining a light, or this it could be like somebody that's trying to help you. This could be somebody on the other side that's trying to show you something. Like, look at this. Look at something. Somebody's not being honest with you. Oof, this could be some of y'all doing earth sign. I'm telling you. There's something hurts. It's silent though. I'm sorry. Somebody's like a lover, Mr. Lover. Like, what is going on? It's a secret here. Is this you, Sagittarius? Don't let nobody force nothing on you. There's something. What's your advice this week about all of this? If you know something ain't right, something that it's gone from one extreme to the next, you're lacking perspective on it. Like I don't. You may feel like your hands is tied. I'm again mental overload. I need a minute. Leave me alone. Because you could just like end this thing. Like this is like that one Jenga block or that, the straw that broke the camel's back could land on the camel's back this week if this person ain't careful, Now I'm hearing fee, fi, fo, fum. What is going on? And in other news, Sagittarius, there's money. Money. Some of y'all could be doing like an apprenticeship or like something new, or you're studying something. There could be a financial opportunity that comes through, or a gain that comes through for you financially. Some of y'all could be getting a reading, quite literally. Some of y'all could be going through heartbreak, so you have a reading. There is a feminine energy. If you have, I don't know if you've lost a parent, or if you got a praying grandma somewhere, or something about your mama. Somebody loves you and they're with you as you are. Even if you can't physically see this person sitting next to you, when you hurt, this person shows up. Okay? You need to know that. You need to know that you're never alone. Look at that shit. Somebody's in your life, they want to shut shit down. Summer's gonna be really fun for you. It's gonna be really good for you. Talking about the summertime. What is going on? I need to turn the music back on. There's something about an update. Somebody's hoping that they can make you theirs as well before somebody else gets you. Is this theirs? There's somebody else. Is this somebody on your mind? It's like celebratory. You think of someone in a celebratory way. Is this connected to that? You could, okay. So what? You got two people on your mind though. Cause something feels like a opportunity missed with you and someone here. There's not much information on whoever this is. There could be like doubt. You don't want to repeat the same mistakes. So you kind of not even really mentally entertaining it, but you do kind of wonder like, I wonder what's going on with that person, or I wonder if they are happy without me. Have you been with this person before, or do you imagine this person? Or do you think like if this person is single, do you like wonder if they would be happier with you? I don't know what's going on with that. But there's another person that you worry about, but you lack direction with this person. So you're feeling powerless. So like I said, your advice this week, Sagittarius, is one thing at a time. Focus on getting through one thing at a time. My cousin, who's a Sagittarius as well, some of y'all could be very linguistic, or you could like studying things or something like that. But my cousin, your fellow Sagittarius, said today, because he was driving home from church, and it was a storm that he was driving through, and he said, sometimes when you're going through hell, you got to keep going. Something like that, he said. He said, if you're going through hell, there's no way to get through hell but to go through it. So there's something like that here. The first thing, before you even think about something else outside of your current situation, you got to get through the hell you're going through. That's a message from your fellow Sagittarius. He said the only way out is through. Ain't that it? It really is. And a lot of people don't want to face what they're going through. They just want to go on to the next thing, numb the pain, numb the pain, numb the pain. That's not it. And it's good that you're already conscious of that, Sagittarius, because I see where you're like, I don't want to keep repeating the same mistakes. Good on you. Capricorn. Capricorn. Somebody's name could be like, somebody could have like a Nigerian name, some African country, like Ngene, in something with an N. Okay. So y'all could be dealing with a Leo. You're not wanting to commit to something. You're afraid. You are afraid. I think you're attracted to someone, but you don't mean you necessarily ready to like be with them. Or this could be how someone is feeling about you. Take how it resonates. I got Cancer, Aquarius, Aries energy here. Someone is very loving. This could be you, like very compassionate person, very strong intuition, attractive, fierce. Like there's an assertive energy here. Somebody is not. This is like a person that is not afraid of death. This is a person that's not afraid of change. I'm hearing like a governance. Like this is, you could be someone who is like in control of yourself. Like you know you can't control nothing else in this life, but how you act and you know what you got going on. So this is someone you them are someone who's very aware of that. Not to say that someone can't have a bad temper, but I'm not seeing like I'm seeing someone with a very calm temper this week. Be careful of getting negative ass messages. Like be just something about divination abuse. Because there could be the overall point of something could be that something's toxic as hell, right? The devil energy is here, right? It's like it's indicative of something. Something could be like a bit of an illusion, you know, something could be temptation. Something could be catering to your vices, okay? Something could contribute to some kind of negativity in your life. And somebody could be watching tarot card readings, realizing like one after the next, after the next, after the next, after the next is pointing at them. This could also be like, you know, it's like there could be a reader that's like, baby, I don't know what else to tell you. You know what I mean? Like somebody could be like, it's like, I don't know. There's an opportunity to go from trench to triumph, you know? There's an opportunity for that this week. Some of y'all could live near the beach or something about the pier or something like that. That could be cute this week. I want to go. But somebody could be keeping themselves kind of like somebody got a chain around their mind. Like it's something about the way they think or the things that they think about. Or somebody could feel like they are constantly replaying how things happen between the two of you, or if you separated, like this is somebody who has a lot of desire for you, and they could be watching readings, and all the readings is like, baby. This is somebody who has all the tarot card readers frustrated. Like, what? What was his energy? Okay. You could just have no fight left for something, Capricorn. This is a good, you know, Time is of the essence. Something about dawn or noon could be significant this week. What about this? Divination abuse. I'm telling you, somebody getting tarot card readings. What are they finding out in this reading? That they're dysfunctional and cheap and pessimistic and whorish or just unstable. Somebody is not getting good news in the tarot card readings. And it also could be, it's like the reason that somebody is, whoever this is getting answers like, wow, either what I had going on was super dysfunctional or I'm the dysfunctional person. And either they're materialistic, like they spend a lot of money on shit that's like, what? And then they cheap when it comes to shit that really need to be invested in. They could be gossipy, pessimistic, manipulative, just like a poor mindset type of thing, reckless, like, shoot, Lord have mercy. Somebody's finding out all kind of stuff. And the biggest thing that they trying to find out is why you don't deal with it no more, or why something. And it's like all of those things are uninspiring for a person that may have once had interest, or you may have once had interest, you know what I mean? Or whatever that is I'm trying to say. I think y'all know what I'm trying to say. It's like, this is why I'm not interested in you or in continuing. I'm afraid of what you might go out in the world and believe because you are not grounded. You know what I'm saying? I'm afraid of, could you really have my back because of how you handled that situation? And it's not that I want to judge you based on that one situation. There could have been 10 situations that I've watched you handle or not handle or something like that could be, you know? And again, I'm getting this Emperor energy showing up. It showed up in the readings earlier. The Emperor is it's not a perfect person. It's not a perfect energy, but it stays within these parameters and it does so for a reason. It is a very dependable, authoritative, structured energy, and it's very cubical. It doesn't go outside of the lines. And that's why the Emperor is the boss. That's why the Emperor is like making decisions. You could be the type of person that makes the best decision for everybody involved because you have to, because that's what that's why things are successful. That's why things are blessed or whatever. Like somebody could really be missing out on somebody like you because you are the dependable energy that, you know what I'm saying? And they're looking at, well, why this and why that? And all of it is pointing back at them. And this could be something that they're pouring their money into, tarot card readings, when they could have just taken you out. Like something is backwards. And I think it all boils down to you're stronger than this person. Aquarius, baby. Lord have mercy. Somebody's just not really sure. Like, they could be sexually fluid. It's like, you remember, I don't want to use that example. They could be sexually fluid though. Like, they would kind of like, they go to the club and they don't really have a particular gender in mind. It's like wherever the good time is, that's what's up. Okay, this person like to party. All right. This could be somebody who's a water sign. Or they could be very like, there's a side of this person that is very comforting and um mature and compassionate, and it just feels so non-toxic, you know. um I feel like there's a but. It could be this person's, it's not their sexual preference, it's it's the way they get down. It's something like that. It's like, it's not about who they like to do it with. It's the savagery of the act. I don't know. Somebody is off the chain. Like, you could be feeling like, I don't know if I can handle this. I don't know if I can deal with that. I don't. And they could be like, damn. You know how your freak is way bigger than somebody else's freak? Somebody could just, that could just be the gist of it. And it's like, now we just got to figure out how to split up the assets, because I don't know if this is going to work. But it is bringing healing. And it feels good to make a decision about something, because there could have been like an incompatibility between you and someone. Maybe you're more sexually fluid and they kind of they have their parameters or whatever, or things that y'all want to try. Like, sex could be a big part of something with you and someone, and maybe they still figuring out what it is that they like, and they not sure. I don't know. It's something like that. This could be ending a chapter between you and someone. You could have a child with this person, a son in particular. That could be something like that. It's like, I'm not seeing any other pathway forward, because I'm within these. It's like you could be within, I don't know, this is this Emperor energy again, but it's in the reverse this time. Somebody could be very abusive with their power, whereas I would do the right thing in this situation, or the thing that was not detrimental for anyone involved, but was best for everyone involved. You don't think like that. You would go rogue, and I just don't agree with that. Like, somebody, that's how you're feeling. You could feel like something lacks security, logic. We're just not on the same page. I don't know how to, like, or you don't have the skills that I would prefer in a situation like this to, I don't know. There could be a need for you to be more selfish. It's like you can sit there and wish for a different result, or you can go make one. That's kind of where you at, and it could be like a face palm, like damn type of moment. But then you gotta get. It's like, that's my baby though. But what can you do? Like, what should you do? Some of y'all could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or a Sag. It's like, I feel like if you're asking this question or someone else is asking this question, if this is you, that you feel like a part of you is just doesn't align with, you wouldn't be able to do somebody right or something like that, or if this is someone that feel like, I've fuck with you the long way, but I don't know if I can be good to you. You gotta do the right thing. You gotta do the right thing. At least by this person, by your karma. What the hell is y'all talking about in the comments? Um This is like me and you have different preferences. This is like we're probably better off as friends, to be honest. Like I feel this way about this and you feel this way about that. That ain't changing. That part of me is not changing. I don't know when that's gonna change or if I'll ever change that or if I even want to. And so or our views and values are not adding up. Like I hear you, but I still don't agree. So it's like, well, what if we just changed what our relationship is? What if we did? Because it looked like y'all have to be together or involved with each other because there could be children here. But you have to find a way to coexist in a way where you both can trust each other, especially if there's a child involved. Because we're not just going to not have any kind of relationship and we talking about co-parenting. So there could be some like really practical decisions coming in, but there is a way. There's a happy middle here, and it may not be happy at first, but it does look like there's real love here, so it's achievable. Pisces, that was different. The readings are very different tonight. It feels mature. Pisces, there's somebody that you could feel like is bad for you. Oh, it looked like you're not dealing with them no more. Like you used to be down for this person, I ain't gonna lie. Until you start seeing the results of like dealing with Mr. or Mrs. Wrong. Like it'd be fun and exhilarating while before the consequences kick in. You're exiting this roller coaster, okay, with somebody. There could be a Leo. Hold on, y'all. I want to see something real quick. It's something that you know in Pisces. It's in the back of your. It's like It's like something that you know, even if you haven't brought it to like the the surface. Even if either there's something that you are not saying, you're not bringing it to the light, or something is already in your mind, even if you don't know it. Even if you haven't like admitted it to yourself or something like that. No, what was that left? There could be an infection. Like something could like affect your allergies or something like that. Like you could have allergies to something this week. Something could also point to like go to the doctor. I don't know, but it's giving something that could be mild. All right. The other thing that I'm getting is that you could also be traveling soon. Okay. There's something about you going over strange ground, like grounds that you've never been on before. So you could be going somewhere that you ain't never been. Okay. Um, some of y'all could just have like something with flaky skin going on as well. Something could be like an anthem and you could hear it at your favorite place or something like that this week. Some of you have already seen a future version of yourself as well, and the things that you will have in this new reality, because you're there's a reality where things are, I don't know if you're already living in this current reality, but you're better than something, you know? You could have outgrown somebody. There's a reality where you have worked really hard, you've achieved something, and you're able to, like, it speaks for itself. And there's someone, yep, who's like your opposite. Again, this abusive power person is popping up. Somebody who may not be as flexible as you are when it comes to, like, this could be somebody who doesn't do the right thing, but they're also inflexible with others who may be like them. I don't know. This is somebody who would judge you, but they wouldn't do the right thing either, you know? They would judge you for doing the wrong thing, though. And this is why they're not the boss, by the way. Like, this is, I'm not saying that, it's like something about you, you're fair. You've done the work, you have the experience, so you know what to do and you know how to handle other people. And you do things with grace, even if you have to fire people. But there's some way that you govern yourself that keeps you in that flow, or that is the reason why you'll be in this position one day, or something like that. If you're in that position now, then that's why you're there. Some of y'all went through a lot of dysfunction and instability in your childhood, and it's setting you up. That sets you up for a better future too. Some of y'all about to be outside too. And this, ooh, some of y'all gonna be in love too this week. And it's like somebody's gonna see that. Somebody who could also be like financially in a pinch. Is this you, Pisces? Mm-mm. They gonna walk away once they gonna keep it real. It's like, if somebody been losing sleep about you this week, they're gonna find out that it's because you with somebody new, and this person respects you. It's mutual between you and someone. Y'all could be having a picnic or something. It's like some way that this person's going to publicly see you boot up, and that's when they're gonna keep it, they're gonna admit to themselves where they've been, like, crazy. I don't know what this is. It's like emotionally immature, childish. They gonna be beating themselves up for being, like, moody and weird with you, draining you, being cheap with you. This person is seeking professional advice when it comes about you, because they're like, what's wrong with me? Why did I wait so long? Why did I, you know, had I just climbed this ladder, had I done this, had I not gotten involved with this bit, it's something like that that's going on with this person. Had Pisces not been so fucking smart, then they would have never found out. I don't know what that is, but they're gonna be like daydreaming about your new relationship more than you gonna be daydreaming about your relationship. And they're just gonna be, it's like wishful thinking at this point. I feel like they're getting over it. I'm not saying this person is just going out sad, but I do feel like this is a hard one for them. It's like a lesson learned. What about for you? I mean, for you, it looks like you get to have fun in the sun with someone new. There's a lot of positive changes coming into your life. You still deal with trust issues, but the person that's coming into your life is going to help, like, shatter some of those beliefs that everybody ain't shit, Um, there's positive changes coming with your money too. There's good news. This, I'm telling you, we're back at this manifestation energy with the Fool and the Magician at the bottom of the deck. This is a very advantageous time for you, Pisces. Good news. ideas, moving in head first with your ideas because time is of the essence. Like, what are you waiting for? Because the thing about the universe and how it works, which I feel like was created through, there's something about signs and symbols. They're rules and they're simple. It's not the easiest to like follow through with, but it's pretty simple. You were dealing with somebody who ain't know about you because maybe there were ways that you didn't know about yourself, and the universe responds to what you tell it, even if what you're telling it is through your actions. You keep dealing with somebody who don't know about you, so maybe we don't know about you either. I feel like that's what the I don't know why I heard aliens. That's what the other beings of the universe is like saying to you. I'm here as above, so below. And so it is. It's like maybe at one point you were where this person is, wondering, like beating yourself up, like, why I can't just get it together? Why is it this? Why is it that? And now you have someone that's reminding you of how great you are because of how great they are. Who's going to remind you why hard work pays off as someone else is being reminded of how it would have paid off had they put that work into you. And yeah, I see you being very protective over this connection too. Something's really going to bring the best out of you, but you need to, like, beyond the connection, you need to really take advantage of this energy that's coming in and this clarity that you have, and not worry about the other shit that's going on, Pisces, right now. Because the leap of faith that you take this, baby, listen, the what you take this week, the leap of faith that you take this week is going to bring you a lot of good luck that's been waiting on you to tap in. Things are shifting in your favor. Like if you once feel like you was falling down, it's you still were being pushed in a you know what I mean? It's like even the things that made you feel like this was a setback, like I'm falling backwards, literally, that was setting you up to move forward. Like you were never out of alignment for real, even if you thought you were. So I'm gonna leave it there, y'all. Thank you so much for joining. Stay tuned for Members Monday tomorrow. I love you guys. Thank you, Sean. Thank you to all the moderators for your support. Thank you to all who have joined members. I love you guys. Look forward to some really positive changes, some really positive energy, and all of the positive decisions that you're gonna make this week. I love y'all. Like, share, and subscribe if this resonated. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.